Hi, Sunnysiders. Welcome back to school. Welcome back to story time from my dining room. Everything's basically still the same. The only main difference is the bowl of fruit that used to be behind me on that side is gone because we ate it. The plant, though, look, I kept the plant alive all summer, so the plant's still here. Today, I want to show you, remind you how to use BrainPOP because there's a cool new video about back to school in this new time and also online school. And I just want to remind you that at Sunnyside, we have a school subscription to BrainPOP so you can watch videos and learn about stuff anytime. You can access BrainPOP from any web browser, any device, computer, phone, tablet. Just find BrainPOP any way that's best for you. BrainPOP. All right. We're going to go right to their homepage. And before you can access any of their videos here, you have to log in. So I want you to look for this little log in button. Now, I cannot tell you over this video our username and password because this is a public YouTube video. You need to get the username and password from Google Classroom. I'm going to include it with this video, but I can't tell you right now. So look that up because if you put that in, then you have access to all of the tools and fun stuff. Now, once you're in, I want you to look, let's go, I just want to search, do a search. You can actually click all of these different little buttons if you want, like science videos. Let's go back. If you want social studies videos, you can see what's happening with that. But let's search for back to school videos since we're on back to school today, and let's watch one together. Let's say back to school 2020. This is like unlike any back to school we've ever had. And of course, BrainPOP has a good movie on it. If you're not familiar with BrainPOP, BrainPOP has thousands of nonfiction movies, short snippets, informational videos for kids, and actually there's a lot of information for adults too. So check it out with our username and password in your Google Classroom. Here's Back to School 2020. Let's watch this here. I'll let you, let's see. So then you can make it full screen. You can open it all the way up and press play, and let's see.
Hey everyone. We've heard from a lot of you with questions about returning to school this year. Dear Tim and Moby, I fell really far behind in my schoolwork last year.
I'm so worried and stressed about all the changes for this school year.
It was impossible staying motivated to do my schoolwork at home.
When we go back to school, how do I stay safe and healthy?
From Jeanette.
Send help, Camilla.
Thanks, Jaden.
Nervous, Alejandro.
And so on.
We hear you. All of you. This is a crazy time we're going through, and it's been rough on everyone. Plus, plans are constantly changing at different schools. It's a lot. No wonder you guys, along with every kid in America, are having a lot of feelings about it. So let's talk about ways to deal.
When schools went remote last spring, we recommended sticking to a routine. You know, keeping to regular sleep hours, eating well, exercising. But let's be real. Even those of us who hosted a distance learning movie on BrainPOP struggled to stay organized. Learning on your own is tough. If school is still virtual for you, structure can help you stay on top of your work. It'll also help you separate school time from the rest of your day so you're not working around the clock. You can start by dividing the day into short chunks. Write each of your major classes and assignments on a sticky note. Then, slot the items into each chunk. And don't forget lunch. Try to put stuff that requires major brain power early when you're rested. The afternoon is better for quieter things, like independent reading. Your work won't feel so overwhelming when you break it up.
One tool to make big tasks more manageable and to keep you motivated is SMART goals. They're a handy way to help you face challenges, like, say, returning to school this year. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound.
All right, let's just talk about this for 1 second because my favorite part of these SMART goals, and that this probably is more for your parents, is um, realistic and time bound and achievable, right? We don't want to like over stress out because we want to make sure that what we're trying to do with ourselves is realistic. And actually, that looks different for different people. You probably know what's realistic for you and your family.
So instead of setting a big, vague goal like, I'll get amazing grades this semester, you might say, I'll study pre algebra for 30 minutes every day this week to earn at least a B plus on Friday's quiz. You've got to work your brain to strengthen it, just like a muscle. Try to adopt a growth mindset, the belief that with practice and hard work, you can get better. Everyone can. You're not stuck being, say, a terrible procrastinator or a failure at distance learning. When you hear yourself thinking, I can't, or I don't, try adding the word yet. So, I don't understand variables becomes, I don't understand variables yet.
And for kids returning to classrooms, I don't know the new routine yet. The good news is schools have been working for months to figure out how to keep you safe. The plans won't be perfect. Remember, this is brand new for everybody, including the grown-ups in charge. But the priority will be keeping the whole school community as safe as possible. That'll mean cleaning and disinfecting regularly and providing hand sanitizer, keeping desks 6 feet apart and cutting class size, opening windows to improve airflow and holding some activities outside, and setting rules about wearing masks. To cut down on mingling, schedules might be staggered, or the cafeteria or gym may be closed. Yep, beyond school rules, we can do a lot to protect ourselves and others. Wash your hands frequently, scrubbing with soap for at least 20 seconds. And if you feel even a tiny bit sick, stay home, please. You also want to cut down on sharing supplies and food, contrary to what you learned in kindergarten.
But sharing is a good idea when it comes to another area, your feelings. Based on this mail, it's clear you guys are feeling pretty emotional lately. Stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, maybe a little excited, or up and down. Some of you are feeling lost for all the things you've missed out on this year. All of that's totally normal. Whatever you're feeling is okay. Try recording your thoughts in a journal or talking it out with a friend. If you need extra support, reach out to a school counselor or another trusted adult. It can also help to practice deep breathing or meditation. Our mindfulness movie has tips. And to practice gratitude, noticing and appreciating what you're grateful for. Because despite all the bad stuff, there are always good things in your life too. And the more you focus on what's good, the more it'll become a habit. Like, I'm grateful so many of you have written in to tell us how you're doing.
I'm grateful distance learning means more time to play with my gerbils.
I'm grateful for this cool cat mask that Tim made me.
I'm grateful for big rate reductions on my renters, homeowners, and auto insurance. Huh?
So that's just one BrainPOP movie. There's a whole bunch more that you can watch with our subscription. If you go up to this little Moby head, you can also access BrainPOP Junior, which is more geared for grades K2, and BrainPOP. BrainPOP itself can be watched K through 5, but the content is a little bit more geared toward upper grades. So take a look at BrainPOP. And my favorite part of that video was their tip about using the word yet, because life is full of yets. We just don't know everything yet. And we're doing a great job with online school, but we haven't really figured everything out yet. But we're working on it. And I hope everyone's doing well. Take care. Bye.